What is up, guys? You got Not the Worst here, bringing you one of my favorite video series. You know what time it is. It is the loot box event diddly thing, where we open a bunch of stuff and see how good the event is. This time we're coming at you with the Moonrise Cake event, and if you see the number in my inventory and you check the title of this video, you might notice that you just got clickbaited because it says 50 boxes, and I in fact happen to have 58 ready to go. So boom, gotcha. If I happen to get you with that clickbait, go ahead and drop a like on this video and comment below, or whatever the YouTubers say around here. Anyways, so if you haven't opened these things yet, I'm gonna let you know right now, I did 50 of these on stream last weekend already, and I was gonna do 100 in a video, but we were trying to get like sharps in a pinch. And we're hoping that somehow we were going to get some out of these, and out of 50 I got like one. So I'm going to tell you now, if you haven't opened them, Moonrise Cake, trash. Complete trash. You can see the options of like things that are allegedly possible of getting, like this mythical 2000 pearl box or whatever, and apparently it's got Dandy, Zarka, Nuver in it, but I don't actually think so. Pretty sure what's in these, honestly, even the memory fragment amounts weren't that great. It's mostly the which aren't terrible, but mostly the magic tools, the lumbering axe, butcher knife, fluid collector, those things. You get a ton of those things. I mean a ton of those things, which isn't a bad thing, because especially if you're a life skiller, you'll end up putting those to good use at some point. Other things to note that's in there, does say it's got a fishing boat license, which is interesting. That's not the Etheria boat, to be confused with that. Accessory wise, ogre earring, Sissel's necklace, Bazzy belt, tongue red earring, and then from there it kind of goes down. Fugitive calx. I don't think anybody wants a plus 15 awakening box really at this point. Some BMCs in there, witch earring, Ben shows, Mark of Shadow, blue coral earring, ancient weapon core. So the thing is, like, when you have events like this, one of the easiest ways to see if like the drop rate's kind of nutty, like we had that snowman event, that thing was absolutely insane. But this thing actually gives out like ancient weapon cores, and if you look at the price of ancient weapon cores right now, anytime you have an event that gives out a large amount of these guys will actually plummet sometimes to even cheaper than what a sharp black crystal shard goes for, and you can see they're not. They're more than double right now, which means guess how often you're getting these? Not very often. If you don't know how the event works, basically you have these items that will drop sesame, you get a bean, and you get a honey. Okay, so you take each of those items that do not stack, by the way, which is ultra annoying, so you need inventory slots when you're out grinding or gathering or what have you, because they're all individual slots, so they're going to take up individual spaces in your inventory, and you're going to end up getting a whole bunch of 2 of them and not so much of the third one. As far as which of the third one, it's going to vary. Personally for me, it's been honey, and then some of my other guildmates were getting a ton of honey and sesame and not bean, so on and so forth. It's RNG with that stuff, but it's just really annoying when we have events like these where the items don't stack on top of each other. Super wasteful. It slows down grind times and all sorts of things, and if you're just trying to gather materials and stuff, it's just really annoying. So I'm not super happy about that. They could have at least made up for it by making the drop on these super awesome, but guess what? They didn't, which we're going to find out right now. So without any further ado, now you know how it works. There's all that good stuff in. Let's click this thing something like 58 times and see what happens. There might be a slight pause because I got a bid on an item that's coming up in a little bit, but here we go. Open continuously, and I'm assuming we're going to start off with a nice little magic collector thing. No, memory fragment. Okay. I'm looking for, honestly, sharps. That's exactly what I want right there. I don't think they actually drop sharps, just the concentrated version, which is exactly what I need. I need a ton of those for this weekend's enhancer stream. Oh, I did forget the soileds. These things give a ton of soileds. I think out of the 50 stack I got like 20 of them were soiled items, as you can see there. Okay, so we're gonna get double the RNG options here, since we're gonna get to open all these soileds as well, and we're gonna stock up on these memory fragments, which I'm never upset with. Those will go to blowing up a dandelion attempt this weekend, I'm sure. Okay, cron stones here. I don't think I got very many cron stones before. We'll see what this one does. Memory fragments aren't going too bad. That's not bad. There was 2 that time, 2 memory fragments. So interesting, it can give a different amount. That was 2 also. The first one was 1. It's another concentrated. It's armor though. I don't really need armor so much. I have a lot of those. There's our magic lumbering axe, which we knew was coming. Another Sissel's locked in. Yeah, we're gonna be opening a lot of Sissel's, it looks like. It's not too bad. Ogre rings obviously are nice if we can get those. I doubt we're going to get a straight up ogre ring, but we'll very likely get plenty of soileds. Another armor stone. We got a magic axe. I'll use that someday probably. Another soiled ogre. Okay, we're stocking up those memory fragments. Not bad, not bad. There's a soiled crescent, making our collection complete of one of each of the soiled. Oh, we were close to the pearls there. Not that actually matters to how it plays out. Okay. First fluid collector. First of many, I'm sure. There's another one to team up with it. More memory frags. Let's press this button a little quicker here, because we're going to have to open a lot of soileds too. And another soiled. I'm not too upset. I'm not too upset about the soileds yet. I'm going to be quite upset about them when they give me nothing at all. Yep. Do I want the soileds more than I want just taking the magic tools? Magic tools are worth 440. I probably wouldn't sell them though. You just keep them and use them eventually. Also, if you do need tools, this is a really, really good opportunity to pick them up off of the marketplace, because you're going to have a lot of people that don't want them, and they're going to sell them, and the price on them is going to decrease drastically as they get listed. So take advantage of that if you're trying to stock up on some tools. Still clicking here. Okay, we're gonna have to take a short little break here. Through the magic of video editing, I will cut straight back into it, but I need to go bid on a special item, BRB. Well, that didn't go quite how we wanted it, but that's okay, because these last 14 moonrise cakes here are going to go exactly the way we want them. I can feel it now, and then we get to open the soileds afterwards, which is just great. More memory fragments, totally fine with that. You know, I've also noticed since they... Oh, there are regular sharps in here too. Huh, didn't know that. Thought it was just the concentrated. Hey, we jumped in the air. What does that mean? Witch's earring, witch's earring, witch's earring. Sharp, okay, I'll take it, but that's probably like the actual worst thing we could have jumped up in the air for. Oh, I think the little music box thing, that's like worth 1.5 million. I think they jump in the air for that too. So one of the worst possible things we could have got for jumping in the air. Meanwhile, we're over here collecting soileds like crazy, which could... I mean, memory fragments are just more valuable than a lot of these things anyhow. Might as well be jumping up and down on every memory fragment. Dude, be getting a workout 26 times in. Okay, you mentioned memory fragments and they just keep on coming. I don't think I ever saw more than 2. I think it's just 1 or 2 memory fragments. Yeah, looks like it. And we're not jumping anywhere. We did get another soiled, so I have quite a few clicks on those, I suppose. And another one. Well, it's just going to make this video a whole lot longer than I planned on. I guess we're going to keep spinning things on soileds next. Okay, let's start. We'll go sissels, then we'll go crescents, then we'll go ogre rings. Okay, we're not doing so hot here. Okay, 0 for 8 on sissels. That sucks. And crescents are also 0. We got 6 ogre rings. This is the lucky one right here. Just kidding, it's this one. Actually, it's this one. No, wait, this one. Or none of them. We failed miserably. So there you go. That was 58 because we clickbaited the title in the opposite direction, I guess. And we made like half a mil or something. Roughly garbage is what we did. Actually, 29 memory fragments is dope. And I got 2 sharps that I needed out of like 100 for this weekend, so there's that. Anyways, guys, that is it for this video. Be sure to like it if you enjoyed it. I know a lot of people don't particularly care for these. I do like doing the box opening things because sometimes we get really cool stuff and it's pretty hype. Not this time, obviously, but that's because these have terrible RNG. They're not fun. Be sure to like it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for other video updates. Just some updates for this week. Keep in mind there is no patch notes tomorrow, so we won't have a patch notes recap. Also, I know a lot of subscribers are asking about the Kadri video. It is going to be ready. I believe I will be all prepared for it, the editing and setting it up and stuff on Thursday. As far as if it'll go live Thursday or not, I'm not sure, but definitely Friday. And then I have a beginner's guide ready, but if I don't get Kadri out until Friday, then the beginner's guide is going to be next week, early next week after that. And of course, we have our live streams both Saturday and Sunday coming up. We are going to be doing pen dandy attempts, and I'm also stocking up on tongue grad earrings. So I was going to go Tet Crescent again like we did last weekend, but I think we're just going to go for Tet tongue grad just because I happened to win a bunch more of those bids than I did for crescents, and I could farm the crescents if we needed to, so there's that also. Yeah, also, next thing I have after the Kadri video is Pila Ku coming up. So I'm going to be preparing that as soon as I finish the Kadri video. I want to know what you guys think about doing after that. I kind of want to try out Centaurs, even though the only change was just that 20% scroll buff, but I'm actually super interested in it, in doing that, but up to you guys. So Pila Ku's after Kadri, and then I want to do Centaurs after that, but you let me know what you guys think, and we'll go by popular vote as usual. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Everybody, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.